Hello Nakama. Welcome to Nimehara. This channel contains One Piece facts and theories. Don't forget to subscribe and notification bells. Since Stack showing the continuation of the dragon fight against Nusturo in the increasingly exciting battle in Marjos, there to avenge the dragon's previous deeds that had made Nusturo pressed, Sangoros began to use some new techniques. He used unique abilities, which is very mysterious. Dragon has no data and information about these abilities. He became inconvenient enough to handle it. The dragon said, apparently Nusturo mastered more techniques than he expected. Compared to the other Gorosei that the dragon faced earlier, the Nusturo technique is the most varied. So he'll also be the most troublesome. In the middle of that hot fight, suddenly, Dragon feels the presence of someone with a strong heart is approaching. That person is none other than Gorosei Garling, who returned to the battlefield after being thrown by the previous dragon. Garling successfully thrown by Dragon with a powerful technique, which makes him thrown very far to the right side. Red line. He was badly injured in the attack, but now his condition has improved after recovering for a while. So he immediately came back to the area. Battle of Mario Jos. This is why a while ago, Rock had a smile when it was fighting Sabo and others, cause he can feel first that Garling have come back to the battlefield. Dragon who saw Garling appeared looked ordinary, but she said, apparently Garling recovery ability is pretty great as well for being able to heal severe wounds from his attack fast enough. Dragon also guessed that healing ability must be from the power of the devil fruit. Mythical Zoan. It's because it can't come from the ability instant regeneration, because the ability of instant regeneration going to be neutral if attacked with a strong Hoshoku Haki. And that was Dragon. Use Hoshoku Haki strong when attacking Garling. Garling did not respond to Reagan's words. That indicates that the words Reagan. It is indeed true, but Garling, talk in my heart. That what happened before wouldn't happen again. He will not lose again to a man. The word refers to the incident in the car Feli 38 years ago, whereas the Garling was once defeated by Rox in Xebec. It's also been confirmed in chapter 162. In the Kotfili incident, Xebec, who is a bearer, beat Garling by landslide. Well, now in the Mario Jos battle, Dragon, who is also AD, had launched a powerful attack with a landslide to Garling until the fountain bounced away to the right side of the red line and also injured. Garling, who was on the verge of defeat, was determined won't lose again from a person with D, so that he also mobilized all the power that he had to maximize the recovery process, injuries that he had, so that now he can rise again. It looks like defeat. Garling of Rocks, DX used to inflict trauma to Garling. Until now, he was determined not to lose again from a person with D. Garling also exudes an aura haki, which is more terrible than ever, which indicated that he was very angry. Dragon smiled and said, it will be difficult to face Nusturo and Garling at once because both Goros. It has a very fast movement. But the dragon is also excited because in difficult circumstances like this, he will usually be able to transcend boundaries and creating new techniques. When Garling reappear there with an aura of Haki, the stronger one, large numbers of people from the revolutionary forces in other areas be so shocked, because that means now there are 4 Gorosei at once in the battlefield, which is Warcury, Jupiter Nusturo, and also Garling. That seemed to be getting stronger. Sabo and his colleagues were shocked because apparently Garling is able to survive dragon attacks a while ago, even though those attacks are really strong and had a pretty big impact, because they were surprised by the appearance of the Garling. They were caught off guard for a moment. In a war as it is today, momentary neglect is not something that can be done, so that even Shamrock gets a chance to launch a strong attack. Indeed, Sabo, Karasu Asiro, and another revolutionary ally there had a reflex to deflect, but it was too late. So they had to bounce and get hurt. Sabo and Franz got up again, because they are still in a capable state to continue the fight. Before getting back close to Saimra, they also talked about the situation there, which will become more and more complicated because of the Garling will have a significant impact, both in terms of combat strength and mental strength for the world government. The part of the revolutionary army will be more troublesome from here on out. Even so, Sabo stay confident. He believes in his abilities. He was confident in his friends, and especially, he believes in dragons. That way, even though the combat strength and spirit on the part of the world government become more and more with the coming back of Garling, Sabo still will not flinch. Even in the present situation, Sabo will fight better than ever. It will explore more techniques than strength, awakening Red Devil Fruit Marinomi. Move to another place far away from there. Situation on Hachinosu Island, which is already getting messed up, will be displayed again. As Mimin discussed in the previous video, the most exciting part of the island right now is the area, Well City, cause there are 3 camps ready to fight it out. From the Akagami Pirate Camp, there's Shanks and Beckman. From the Kurohige Pirate Camp, Ada Shiryu. Then from August. Then from the Naval Camp, Ada Kizuru Vice Admiral Momo Uesagi, Don Vice Admiral Toki Cake. In the meantime, from a certain distance, of course there was a Kurohige watching. While restoring energy, the battle of the 3 camps began. In this battle, Kizuru will use more techniques than strength. Devil Fruit that he had. He used a variety of new techniques that have never been showed before. Well, one of them is technique to form a sort of ball of light. Then when it released, the ball of light will be divided according to the number of enemies, then move very quickly, targeting those enemies. This technique is quite troublesome, but it certainly can be handled well by pirates, both Gami and the pirate Kurohige. On the other side, Kyuzen will also further explore the techniques of the devil fruit power that he has. One of the moves he uses is shaping his ice into some big hands, and then those hands start attacking the enemies that are there. Sengs and Beckman, they destroy the hands, while Kizuru Momo Uesagi and Toki Grandpa chooses to dodge. After Kyuzen from the Kurohige camp, Shiryu and Venaga also in action. There Shiryu will use some sword technique, and my right is strong. He didn't really rely on the devil fruit power, because the enemies there have the great Shoku Haki Bun. It's free to turn invisible. While for Venaga, she set a safe distance for you to fire freely. And he kept moving places. Moment when the enemy starts to approach, she can do that kind of thing. Thanks to the power of the devil fruit, Wapu Punomi, that allows him to teleport. Don't want to miss of the naval camp of Momo Uesagi and Tokikake. Also in action, they attack the enemies with a fusion of swords, Rikishiki and also Haki abilities. Even so, those 2 are indeed less prominent in that fight, because of the abilities of the other people there attract more attention. After that, now it's the turn of the Akagami Pirate Fortress, who begin to act. Shanks and Beckman immediately took a serious step. Both use attacks with Haki, large scale, so that the action of the 2 people instantly make all the enemies become inconvenient. In the meantime, from a distance, Kurohige accompanied by Katarina Devon still continue to monitor. Devon asked when Kurohige would start interfering in the battle said. Kurohige just laughed and said, "Just wait, soon." So the Yonko, it's still looking for the right moment of play to start involving yourself in there. Devon asked again whether he can get involved in that battle. Kurohige also answered, not yet, because the role of Devon is still very important for them in this battle. As we know, Devon has transformed into Gorosei Saturn and ordered the Seraphs there to take sides. Pirate Kurohige, if Devon was seriously injured or even collapsed, feared the effect of his orders to the Seraphim disappeared. And it will be hard again for them to take over. The Seraphim is back. So for now, Devon better relax first. While monitoring the fight with Kurohige, if an enemy comes, Devon can fight one-on-one against that person. Because Kurohige believes that in a one-on-one fight, Devon can definitely win. But in a battle royale battle between the three camps in front of him, Kurohige worried that Devon could fall. In other areas, Pulau Hachinosu, there was also a great stir. There was someone from the Kurohige pirates' side who managed to defeat many naval forces with great ease. Apparently this guy is the leader of a covert unit, Devil Fruit Power User. As Mimin discussed in the previous video, Kurohige had a secret unit containing dozens of people who had been given the power of the Devil Fruit, have been trained to master the power, their respective powers. That unit was hidden on an island, which is close to Hachinosu, a while ago, when the second wave alliance of the Kurohige pirates called to come there. That secret unit also took part, including the leader, strongest that unit. He was a user of one of the Devil Fruit powers, Mythical Zoan, and has enormous strength. So this is the strongest among the members in the unit. So it's no wonder Kurohige chose him as the unit leader. After this guy took down a bunch of his enemies with ease, Rockstar and the crew of ordinary pirates, Akagami, began to approach him. They want to confront the person, because he will be a problem as time goes by, so that he should be immediately stopped from right now. Switch to another place. New Marine Fort will again be in the spotlight there. aka Ino and Sengoku, who were talking after the mess, got some shocking news. The news was reports from to headquarters, Naval Branch, who was being attacked by many random pirates. Those pirates, seeing this is an opportunity, because many naval headquarters is also quiet. The same thing with naval headquarters. As Mimin discussed in the previous video, a lot of Marines were on duty outside. Well, it's on Hachinosu Island, Caribbean Island, bottom of the Red Line, and other places. Of course, the troops who moved to various locations. Not everything came from the headquarters of Central. Many of them came from the branch headquarters, including the admirals of that headquarters. That way, for 6 to Navy soldiers they were very difficult in the face of attacks by these pirates. For now, only 2 branch bases were attacked, but didn't rule out the possibility will expand to other branch headquarters. Move to another place again. The battle on Karabari Island will be shown. Fight between Mihawk against Fujitora still continues. The two also spoke on the sidelines of the duel. Fujitora said, "The world has become more and more chaotic, especially after Vegapang and Pahari broadcast. The broadcast caused 2 major reactions. First, mass panic around the world, because of the potential that the world would sink in the future. K2, One Piece hunting that is more serious than many parties, because Vegapang said that the future of the world be in the hands of whoever finds the treasure. That legendary. Fujitora then offended Cross Guild, who will seriously involve themselves in One Piece hunt. That's how information who Fujitora has heard. Here Mihawk does not respond. Maybe he's still upset about the other day. Initially, hunting for One Piece. It's not the plan of Mihawk and Crocodile, but for those who want it. And just randomly making an announcement. Finally, hunting for One Piece, forced to be part of the Cross Guild plan. Also, there are so many members who is already so enthusiastic after hearing the announcement after showing the continuation of the fight, and a bit of conversation between Fujitora and Mihawk. The story has also moved to the Elbaf region in the world. The sun is over there. Saul, who is currently injured, trying to get back on my feet, and observing the surroundings, where he saw the situation had become even more chaotic as time goes by. Saul also spoke to himself, saying, decides in Elbaf Island. He suspects the situation in the outside world too. There must be a lot of chaos right now. According to Saul, chaos is indeed one of the signs that World War III, it will start soon. Regarding Saul, is one of the people who know a lot about important things, so he certainly understands what are the signs that a big war is going to happen soon.